With Square Enix announcing that they will be moving forward, including NFTs in their upcoming games, today's video talks about how Wizard101 could update its in-game economy system so that it is next level. Before I get into the video, please hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 100 subscribers and I'm getting super close. So I've been playing Wizard101 for a very long time, and while it's fun to refresh the auction house every 5 seconds while looking for your reagents for Deer Knight, you sit there thinking, how could this be better? The auction house and the crown shop in Wizard101 have not changed at all, and the gold system is so poorly designed that people store empowered treasure cards to trade nowadays. The first thing that should happen for a Wizard101 economy redesign is that the crown shop should just remove its overpriced crown values to go gold value. Like, it's so garbage, and I feel bad for anyone who's actually purchased gold for crowns because it's a terrible trade. And the crown shop needs an overhaul just to begin with in general. Everything is so scuffed basically. And why would you only limit spending crowns to just one shop? If the Wizard 101 economy is revamped, there should be a trading post where players can trade anything in their backpacks for any currency the game has to offer. They also need to remove a limit on gold. It's pretty stupid you're limited to like 525,000 gold, and it really makes no sense. What is the point of having banks in our houses if you can't even store the gold? This Wizard 101 has so much potential to be an economy MMORPG game because of all the elements that the game has. From using treasure cards, pet snacks, reagents, there's so many usable items that you can use that there's literally no reason why you should be limited on gold. And pet hatches literally cost a fifth of your total bank account. You have to store gold in either your reagents, snacks, or treasure cards, and those are also limited to like 999. So there's only so much gold in the game that you can have. Say you need a spare training point. Imagine being able to pay gold for a training point. That would be awesome. Or even being able to trade reagents with other players and pet snacks. Basically, a trading post in Wizard 101 that ties together all the consumable items would make the game so much more helpful and so much better to play. What I mean by this is being able to trade anything you want for something that you want, or trading anything you need for something you need. Say you're sick of wasting time farming for Dragoon gear on your 6 wizards, like it's 7,000 runs. Well, with this new system, you could offer your trading points, golds, crowns, pet snacks, reagents, housing items, gear, jewels, treasure cards, pets, and crown shop items, all for anything that you need. And this is not going to be something that's easy to implement into Wizard 101, and the endless farming of plants and snacks means that the value of each item will be hard to determine at first, but reading the prices of items is what makes these economy games so much better and so much more fun. And Wizard 101 already has a huge community of players who set prices with empowered TCs, but it's a big turnoff for many players, including myself, because you have to do third-party research to get a hold of things that you want, and why can't the game just have it itself if players are already doing it? There's much more a revamped economy, in-game economy would have to offer, as if it changes every day and even potentially holds real-world value, then it will make more players play the game because they know they can win value from playing the market right in like real life. Also, every single patch or update that is released has a bigger impact on the game than it usually would, because if treasure cards get banned or nerfed, then the price of them will plummet, so players will always have to be constantly paying attention to the market of all these things if they don't want to lose their money. Basically, stocks in the real market. But a scenario I brought up is that they update is like they have an update and they release a spell that is available to craft, and there's spellments that you can upgrade that spell with. Players with the most playtime, aka their resources, should be able to grind and craft the spell easily and not have to pay real world money for it like we have to do currently. However, if they are grinding the game, then they should also have the option to sell the spell or spellments to other players for crowns. This sounds like a win-win for Kingsville and players because players are able to grind the spell without a payment of crowns, and players are also able to pay crowns if they don't want to grind the game. If Kingsville added NFTs or sponsored crypto to the game, it would literally be the next level MMO game, even though it released in 2008. Everyone talks about new games getting NFT features and crypto futures, but why not look towards old reliable games that have lasted decades long? Even if you're not a fan of these games getting NFTs and real world values, a market revamp is something that still revolutionized Wizard 101. Is it even possible to do this though? With Kingsville being the way that they are, I would say a market system like this is pretty unlikely. However, any in-game economic revamp would please me and probably make me play the game more. What updates would you like to see in Wizard 101? If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like so my video is shared to new audiences and subscribe if you would like to see more content.